If you're a mom watching this right now, chances are you felt it or are feeling it currently, the overwhelm, the guilt, the mental load that never turns off. But what if there was a way to parent with more peace, more connection, and way less stress? Joining us is someone helping moms do exactly that. Gina Enders is a certified conscious parenting coach and the founder of Journey with G. She's on a mission to help moms not just survive motherhood, but actually enjoy it. And she says life is too short to stay stuck and feel unfulfilled. Gina, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I told Gina when she walked out here, I'm not going to turn this into a personal therapy session, but every mother I'm running into right now is feeling overwhelmed. So tell us a little bit about your background and why you wanted to focus your work on moms.
Yeah, what I've noticed is that typically moms are putting themselves last, and they go through that process of thinking that everybody should come before them. And that really does take a toll, Anna. The toll that I see take on them is unsurmountable sometimes and creates stress and overwhelm. And then the entire family unit feels that. So I really created within my work a mission, because I experienced that same feeling as well, to support moms so that they could learn how to better take care of themselves so that their families would thrive.
You know, that book, something about the anxious generation, or we're raising anxious children, because that's coming from moms who are overwhelmed, right? So you say moms matter because they're the emotional heartbeat of the family. Talk to us more about that.
I like to call the mom the CEO. She's the chief emotional officer. She sets the tone for the family and how they're feeling. So if she's stressed, if she's overwhelmed or dysregulated, the children will feel that as well. If she's feeling peace and calm and joy in the parenting journey, they feel that as well, and then they'll model that behavior back to her.
Okay, so I know that in my head, be calm, be present, all these things, don't be so crazy. But what are ways that we can really implement that in our daily life?
Yeah, it's noticing the overwhelming feeling when it comes in. So it's noticing that emotional uproar. You actually kind of feel it. And then it's taking what I like to call a mindful minute. So, and even telling our children can be really helpful to say to them, mommy just needs a minute. And even to older children, I'll still say the same thing to my older daughter. I just need to take a mindful minute, and I step away, take a breath. Sometimes just creating that space can make a huge difference in how we respond versus react.
Okay, so you say you're into conscious parenting. So explain to people how that is different from traditional parenting methods.
Yeah, so conscious parenting really focuses on shifting from focusing on behavior of the child to really looking at what's going on underneath the surface. It's looking at what is happening within the child and how can I respond to them in a way that it feels supportive and safe, so that you are a safe zone for them to not only come to, but also for them to express emotions and move through those more quickly.
Okay, so we're at the last week or two of school for people. We're switching into summer. Everybody's schedule's already busy, getting busier, and then about to turn upside down. So what are 3 tips you have for moms right now?
Yeah, so the 3 quick tips is definitely use your morning. So be intentional. Take 5 to 35 minutes in the morning for yourself. That could look like journaling, it could look like a walk, it could look like being in stillness.
Okay.
Set boundaries that feel good to you and that are healthy. So saying no to the things that are going to overwhelm you. And thirdly, really, like I said earlier, taking that mindful minute and taking that pause when you need to, so that you don't react and that you can respond in a way that feels really good to you. So there's no mom guilt later.
Okay, Gina, how can we push people to come find you? Because I think that a lot of people could use more of what you have to say.
Yes, and I would love to serve all those moms. So they can find me on Instagram at Gina, Genia.Enders, or Journey with G is my website. And there's more about my Mindful Motherhood program and ways that I can support moms one-on-one, and very conveniently online as well.
And we can put a link to Gina on our website, cbs8.com, with this story. Gina, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. I so appreciate you.
Thanks.